It's January 13th, and that's really cool. I like January 13th. It reminds me of things that happened 9 years ago that were really beautiful. Today and yesterday, we have been relaunching a number of things and celebrating the 9th anniversary of Ideaschema and of the original Idea Catalyst Kit launch, which happened January 12th and 13th, 2010. We are now, as a community, producing a collaborative re-release of the Idea Catalyst Kit, currently manifesting as the Idea Catalyst Learning List, which will be available for sign-up very soon. And a number of other efforts that are connected and are available by looking at the show notes, which are linked in this, how do we say, notes of YouTube? Probably that way. There are probably text down there somewhere if you're watching on YouTube. It's really important for us to set ourselves up for success in all the ways that are best and all the ways that are overlooked by most of the people around us. Overlooked. Overlooked, indeed. But the way things look is not the most important thing. It is how we proceed with the resources we have and our connections and relationships and efforts in community. So this imperfect video is a really good representation of the way that we want to go. It is a really good representation of how we continue our process regardless of the challenges at hand, because what matters is not some linear, itemized list of things to be concerned about, things to be addressed, an order that we have to proceed in. What is more important is being aware of our connections, being aware of our individual bodies and our greater community bodies, and how we all work together to solve whatever problems are in front of us that we can work on most immediately, that we can address successfully in that moment in community. And always, always, always making sure every moment to be aware, how do we need to take care of our bodies? What are the most important intuitive public yogas to be doing? Individual bodies and the body shared by you and me. These things are very important to me, and I lost them for a very long time. And having just regained the capacity to work with them in public in this way, I don't know what to expect. And I do think it's better that way. I think that the content base that we have already created and that is still being created in community as we continue to work on this, it's the knowledge center of that greater body as it manifests in this particular process. And it's growing into something that is profoundly, literally life-saving. It repairs neurology and it repairs community. And those are two things we need functioning. You may like to join some of our self-care efforts by navigating to t.me/intuitive public yogas. There's an S on the end. We have just got it started making landing pages using messages on Telegram. I may have discovered that this morning. And so that link might not give you much information, but the link in the description below this video will give you lots of things and lots more links so that you can examine more closely what we're doing. Yogas, right? Setting ourselves up for success even when it seems we are navigating the most challenging landscape, especially when we are navigating the most challenging landscape, and especially when what we are doing is something many others are not able to see. Yogas. I have learned over a number of years how crucial yogas are to me. And my yogas are most successful when I do them in community. Okay, let's see. So there's a very long spine where the tip of my tailbone reaches downward and the very top of my head, like there's a string coming out of the top of my head, pulls upward. And I become very long and the pressure on my spine is relieved. And I must remember to continue to breathe. I am thinking gratitude for the noises of the juicer downstairs, that I cannot run anymore. But I can run this video stream. There are so many things that we all can do, especially if we do them collaboratively. There are parts of the body that experience extreme pain. And part of my yogas are to accept and be present with and embrace whatever that pain is that I am feeling in my body. Here is the locus of the greatest extremity today. So I used some tape. And I breathe into the most painful space and I say, I'm here and I'm listening and I am learning more and more how to better understand every single day. And I'm willing to repair what can be repaired. And I don't need to be in denial about what is possible, because I know that if I believe in myself and care for others and communicate honestly in a real, supportive, medicinal family or community, all together we can meet our needs. Often we can't do that individually, but it's very different in the right healing kind of community. So my left eye may not have worked this morning, but there are amazing reparative capacities that we were just kind of taught not to believe in because it made somebody money. It's funny how that has flipped now. Now it is being present with pain and being aware of what we were not aware of before. Learning discernment and learning to learn. Doing it compassionately in public with everyone from every community who wants to be part of it. Now that's what makes us money. Those other things that used to work, we all have long begun to recognize how they are crumbling. So I include this in my intuitive public yogas or my private intuitive social yogas shared with others when public is not appropriate. And together as a community, we remember to breathe. And we remember to believe. And as a result, we feel relief. Thank you for watching this video stream. What are your intuitive yogas? How do you like to heal your body and your neurology and your community? There are comments down there, I think. Maybe you could take a peek and tell me what you think. And we should all keep breathing. Okay. Right. Keep breathing. I wish you likewise relief.